Welcome to the post-game show of Kingdom Cast. This your host, Bad Luck Chuck. Our Kansas City Chiefs was able to send Ben bye-bye, as he rides off to the sunset, into his retirement home and everything. The Chiefs were able to handle business. First quarter was shaky, but the rest of the way, it was no issue. They was up as much as 42-7. Final score ended up being 42-21. Still has got some garbage TDs when the game is already out of hand. But we're going to talk about Patrick Mahomes going scorched earth. He set a franchise record of 404 passing yards for a playoff game. And then Travis Kelce made history today. Became the first player in NFL history to have a passing TD, a receiving touchdown, and 100 yards receiving. So big accomplishments for those two. And then Jerick McKinnon had a ball game of his own. We're going to get into all that. But first, let's introduce the people here. Let's go country to the right, top of the screen. Bottom left hand is Boogie. And our post-game correspondent to the bottom right hand of the screen is Kylie. How y'all
What's
doing?
up?
With the dope hat, Kylie. I like that. Let me have that.
Oh, this is my. Thank you. This is my favorite beanie. It's my favorite one. So you're not getting it, but
I wore that joint on Friday. But it's all good. Kylie
yeah, I
does
saw
look a
you
little
had it
cleaner.
on. Yeah.
Kylie's look a little cleaner. All right.
No, you're being nice.
I'll give her that.
I saw you had it on.
But yeah, man, let's go and get into some things, man. Let's talk about that first quarter, man. The first 15, it didn't look hot, man. That's the first time we see that in a while. The first 15 didn't look all that great. So country, I'm gonna actually, Kylie, since you're the post game correspondent, I'm starting with you. Kylie, what did you think about that rough start? I mean, what was going on from your perspective? Why that was all
Well,
really?
first of all, we came out so slow. I was a nervous wreck. I was like, oh no, not this again. We had Pat through the interception, and I was like, no. And then we had another turnover. So I was thinking, oh my gosh, we're back to turnovers. But they got out of it. But it felt like they were really just playing timid, and there was not a lot of confidence. They came out really flat. And I gotta wonder. I felt like the play calling was really different from the first quarter to the second quarter. So it just makes me wonder: did they just switch it up? Was someone else calling the plays? I don't know. I'm just.
That was Andy Reid.
It just made me wonder because it did feel like the first quarter and the second quarter were just so different. So that was
Yeah, the play calling thing is still a mystery around here. Yeah, that first quarter, man, I'm glad that Patrick Mahomes only turned the ball over one time, but I did not understand why you try to throw across his body early in the game like that, especially on the interception. Like Travis Kelce right in front of you, just take the layup, dog. Like they were trying to do so much, man.
No, but
I'm like, don't go back to old habits.
if you look though, DeMarcus was breaking. It might have been a touchdown if he would have got that off, bro. Or it'd have been a first down at least. But it was a good play by TJ Watt. You got to give him credit, bro. He came to play tonight for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want Mahomes to stay aggressive like that. So we could live with that. I'm cool with that. That was a bad play, but stay aggressive like that.
I mean, of course, but that's same time. That's TJ Watt. You know what I mean? That dude is a monster. You know what I mean? But TJ Watt, he got his little highlights off tonight. But after that first quarter, we didn't really see much after that. So, besides that, man, once we got that out of our system, I'm like, okay. When I seen him get that first touchdown, I was like, all right, this could be the start of us getting back to form, and that was the case. Rest of the game, man, we was just clicking, you know. So Jerick McKinnon, he started out the game, and then Darrell Wills only came in for a little bit, but he didn't get much work tonight. So I'm guessing that his toe was still kind of bothering him. And plus, I think they did the right thing anyway, because McKinnon was just in the rhythm. He was running the ball so well, making plays that it's like, okay, Darrell don't really need to play much tonight. Let him get his toe right again, and then we'll see what happens next week. And I got a question for everybody in the room here. Like, before McKinnon got hurt, he got put on IR for a little bit. What took them so long to finally incorporate him in the offense like this?
Because at that time, though, you got to think D. Will was getting off. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like nobody was like, oh, bring back McKinnon. It was just D. Will was getting off. And then Clyde had got hurt. Then Clyde came back, and Clyde looked kind of decent. So it was like, okay, we got a 1-2 thing going on. And then when Clyde went down again, that's when it was like, yo, where's McKinnon at? And Gore was getting off for a little while too. So it wasn't like we was like really, really missing McKinnon. But man, McKinnon runs so hard, bro. Like, pause. But McKinnon was a beast tonight, for real.
Yeah. I saw someone, and I don't know who it was, but someone tweeted out, McKinnon is the perfect fit for this offense. And it was like, that's a really true statement. I never really thought about it. He was catching and running, and he was just running through, and he was just reading the block. It was hands down the night for McKinnon.
The drawback on McKinnon, though, he kind of small, but he don't run like that. But he is small, so he does get them knick-knack injuries. And I cut you off, bud. I'm sorry.
No, you good. That's crazy. It's like every running back, it seemed like, looks better in the offense than Clyde.
Oh man.
Don't it
Yeah.
look like that? Feel like that sometimes?
Oh man.
I agree with you, Boogie. I think so too.
But they still don't use Clyde the proper way, and we just can't keep saying that, bro. It just is what it is. Like, I would love to see them use Clyde how they use McKinnon tonight in the passing game. I'll just say that. But
Yeah, I'll say this though. Like, I'm not saying McKinnon. I'm not comparing him to Jamal Charles or anything, but there were certain plays where he kind of looked like Jamal out in space. You know what I mean? But I'll say this though. It kind of makes me wonder. Like, the Chiefs was looking at McKinnon's past injury history, and they didn't really want him to get nicked up like that. And I guess they was trying to preserve him a bit, for this stretch run. So I mean, that was part of my thinking there. But at the same time, I kind of felt like he still could have got a little more touches, maybe before he got hurt. But it is what it is, man. He's got fresh legs, and it was a perfect opportunity for him tonight, and he took advantage of it.
yeah, we needed him. That screen game was perfect tonight, bro. It was absolutely beautiful.
Especially that first one when Tyreek Hill went in motion. Tyreek Hill went in motion and in the backfield, and then he hit McKinnon on the left side of the field, and McKinnon broke off a big one. So everything was clicking. Everything was clicking on that aspect.
Hey, speaking of Tyreek, all week, Boogie was asking for that Tyreek play. Did we see something tonight?
Finally, yeah.
Tyreek is funny, man. He is funny, dude. This dude had to get the pom-pom start.
I loved it.
That was the second best pom-pom. That was the second best pom-pom since T.O.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I think T.O. still the best one. Using the pom-pom. So. Yeah. So speaking of the receiving game, man, everybody was eating. We know Travis Kelce's the main guy. We mentioned him about what he did, as far as in a historic manner. We mentioned Tyreek. He got his touchdown. He did a little something, but Demarcus Robinson, he stepped up big tonight. He had that one little scare when he was holding the ball like Shady McCoy, though. I'm like, all right, man, tuck that thing back in, man. Like, what are we doing?
God, I know. I feel like he had a lot more snap counts, and I know Gordon wasn't in there, so it just makes me wonder. He had a lot more action tonight, which, I mean, he was making it work.
Demarcus had a hell of a game today, and Tyreek showed what Demarcus tries to do. When Tyreek ran backwards like 7 yards and still got 10 yards, like,
yep.
Demarcus, bro, we love you, bro, but you're not that fast, bro.
You're not him, dog.
I'm sorry. McCall can do it. Tyreek can do it. Pringle, Robinson, don't do it, bro. Y'all can't do it. McKinnon can do it too, but y'all can't do it.
McCall stepped up, man.
Yeah, McCall had another big game.
McCall had a big game, man.
And then Pringle was still
the returns. They took him off the returns. It was like, why did y'all take him off?
Yeah, I guess McCall was just doing too well in the receiving game, and they didn't want to. I don't know. But Pringle
Well,
seemed like Byron Pringle's the Steeler killer around here though. He had another 2
yeah.
touchdown game against the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pringle,
All the
this
Oh,
is
secondary receivers stepped up. All of
dog,
Even
he man,
Allegretti.
big man TD. Shout out to Gritty,
Yeah.
man. Big
hey,
man
that's
TD,
a
them. Oh
man.
yeah, yeah.
that's a good question about Sam. I don't know.
I
I
think
think it's
Gordon's
gonna
done.
be a matchup thing with Josh Gordon.
No reason for him to now, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think
Unless
Gordon might
somebody
be
get hurt.
done. He might be done, man. Honestly, I think he's done. But like Country said, it could be a matchup thing. We'll just have to see. But I want
Can
to go
he
back to Pringle
produce
though.
more than any of them now?
Who, Josh? Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like we don't get to do like enough opportunities at this point, man. He just hasn't. He hasn't done anything. He's just not that guy anymore.
And he's had opportunities.
Yeah, he's had a lot of
Just hasn't taken
opportunity.
them. Hmm.
Right.
So,
But I know. I
Rick,
remember.
that's the question. Want to get to this question real fast? I
Who
think the
y'all think?
obvious
Who's
answer
gonna
is
go?
Robinson.
Oh yeah.
They probably keep Pringle over Robinson at this point. He's
Oh,
cheaper.
it's without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah. But I know on the first touchdown.
Come on.
Clinton.
You stupid,
Clinton.
Clinton. You are dumb, dude.
Clinton's dumb, man. Nah, but I know on that one touchdown Pringle had, actually the first touchdown, man, he made Joe Hayden is a step closer to retirement after the way he did on that corner route. Like he hit that stop and go and went to the corner. Dog, Hayden bit so hard, man. I said, oh man, Hayden is almost cooked now for real.
Yeah, the old Hayden wouldn't have let that happen, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of Cook, Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh,
Hey man,
my
first
gosh,
of all, look, great career. Ben used to be one of them guys. We ain't gonna talk about his off the field stuff. We're not gonna bring it
Yeah, we
up.
know how
But
that. Mm-hmm.
Ben in his day, Ben was a beast, bro. Like you would think you had that sack, and Ben a stiff arm you off and throw that 20-yard completion. He just ain't that no more, bro. He ain't even close to that. And it showed. It's been showing for really the last 2 years, but he had a great career, man. He's definitely a Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Easy, you know what I'm saying? He might not be first ballot, but he might be first ballot.
Definitely.
They'll
He
give him
might be
first
first
ballot.
ballot, man,
He
for real.
should be.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5 of
So
our generation, man.
hats off to Ben, bro, for real. Hats off to
Yeah,
Ben. He had a great career.
yeah, and like, what's y'all biggest memory of Ben though, just from him playing on the field, of all the things he's accomplished, all the highlights he done had, and all the clutch moments.
When Jerome Bettis fumbled and he tackled that dude, like he by a shoestring, bro. And they was able to win that game because of that tackle, because it was Jerome Bettis knew. He was like, oh man, I messed up. That's one of my favorite moments. The touchdown to damn it. The touchdown.
Santonio Holmes.
Yeah. The
Yeah, that's mine
Arizona
right
Super
there.
Bowl. Arizona
Yeah,
Super Bowl was
that's
lit.
ooh, that Super Bowl was crazy. That's one of the best
John
ones I've
Madden
seen.
Yeah.
last game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his last one. Yeah,
Who, that was John
I just
Madden?
watched that recently. Yeah.
yeah, that was his
Oh,
last Super
really?
Bowl.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that home
They
touchdown against
just
the Cardinals, bro.
yeah.
That was sick.
Like that entire drive was crazy, man. Ben was just making clutch throw after clutch throw on key third downs. Like him and Santonio just had something going that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so cool to watch that game. They just showed it that week that Madden had passed. They were showing like old Madden games and it was on. And I was like, man, Ben's so quick back there at the backfield. You got to watch out. He was quick. He had legs on him. Not so much there later in his career, but he was quick.
That
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
pump
was
was
prime Ben.
that's a top 10 Super Bowl of all time. That was a good game
Mm-hmm.
all the way through. it kind of started off slow, but then it heated up in the end. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
like it got going with
we
like
don't respect Ben. We're not gonna we're not gonna talk about his off the field issues, allegedly or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But hats off to him, man. He just didn't have it tonight, bro. He was actually letting them fly, but yeah, it wasn't enough, bro. When y'all down 28 points and y'all still running the ball, they already tell you what's going on.
Yep. And speaking of them trying to run the ball, man, we did a much better job on Najee Harris tonight. Much better job. Shout out to the defense on that. Najee only had 29 yards. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
First fumble in the NFL. Shout out to Willie Gay.
Was...
Willie Gay got his hand in there.
Yeah,
Tyler, I'm not putting that on.
Tyler,
I'm not
no.
putting that comment on
No.
here, Tyler. Stop
nope,
it.
we're not.
Stop
we ain't
it,
doing
bro.
that, Tyler. Nope.
It's funny though, Tyler, but no.
Nah. Can't put that one on there. No.
No, I'm not gonna put
Oh man.
that.
Yeah.
I felt like the tackling was way better tonight. They were making tackles. They were hitting them hard. They were aggressive. It was much nicer to see. They came out ready to play. Offense a little slow, but the defense, luckily, the defense was there to like pick them up from the beginning.
Hey, I know we ain't gonna do our players of the game yet, but low key, Frank Clark.
Yes,
Frank Clark had a game, man.
he was there every time.
Yeah, I seen a stat the other day. They said he's fourth all time in sacks for the postseason.
He almost had something tonight too.
That's crazy.
I
Clark the Shark.
He be saving up for the postseason. I'm like, well, he's the true definition of a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
Come on, Clinton. Go back and watch the game. Frank Clark was getting busy. He wasn't getting no. It's not gonna show up in the box score, bro. But he was getting busy, bro, for real.
We tell people this all the time, bro. You gonna see some things that's not gonna show up in the box score. Like you gotta sometimes you watch the game, man.
I seen them.
I can't say that I've seen Melvin Ingram a lot tonight, though.
I mean, he started out early, but then after that, it wasn't really much. But yeah, Frank Clark, he definitely balled out today.
I seen that comment earlier about Mike Hughes. Yeah, we need Fenton back next week, man.
Yeah,
why is Fenton out? I didn't even understand why he was out today.
He got hurt in pregame. Yeah.
Third week in a row, somebody got hurt in warm-ups, dog. I'm like, what is the deal, man?
Somebody said, what are they doing during warm-ups? Cage matches? Yeah, hey, Andy, calm down with the warm-ups, bro. We hurting too many players in the warm-ups.
It's like, bro, somebody getting hit with a pellet gun during warm-ups? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, Mike Hughes ain't.
Man, here's the thing. We was up 42-7 when he got bodied, man. I ain't about to put that on him. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shoot him some bail on that.
You gonna stall him out, Bebo?
Nah,
stall him out, Bebo.
I ain't gonna stall him out. But Juan Thornhill, he actually had a nice game tonight. I remember early on, first play, he stuck the hell out of Najee. I was like, whoo, hoo, hoo. All right, let's go, man.
He set the tone early and late because that last hit he had, he stuck. I forgot. I don't know who it was, but he stuck him. What'd I do? Okay, my bad.
Clark worked that salary hit.
No,
it's gonna be a discussion.
We gotta restructure still.
No, we gotta restructure that. We gotta restructure that still, right? Does Tyron
Clinton, that's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah. I just feel like it's been quiet.
My thing is this: like we was up big in the game, but Fryer move did get him like twice, after the catch and everything. But I think we was up so big in the game, Tyron decided to just go ahead and make business decisions again, try to preserve himself. But Tyron's cool, man. I mean, hopefully he go into that Bob Sanders mode eventually, because he's gonna have to at some point during the postseason,
Going
especially
against
next
Josh
week.
Allen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I will take Tyron having a low-key game for Tyron to have a big game next week. I take that every day.
We did
Yep.
see old
Y'all
Dirty
being hard
Dan
on me. Y'all being a
playing.
little hard on Tyron tonight. I see. Jesus.
Man.
I feel
I
like we
tell you
saw
somebody
Dirty
you
Dan
can't be
playing
hard
deep
on.
safety. What?
I'll
Go
tell
ahead.
you somebody you can't be hard on. Snead had a game tonight. He should have had 3 interceptions.
Yeah, we dropped a lot of interceptions, dog. Ben definitely should have some interceptions on the board.
He
But
dropped
Kylie,
3. Mooney dropped like 2.
but Kylie, you had something to say though. Yeah, go ahead with what you was
Oh,
gonna say though.
I was just saying I saw Dirty Dan playing back deep safety, and I was just like, I don't know if we need him back there next week. It just makes me a little nervous seeing him play deep like that.
This guy
Who?
RJ, man. RJ,
He
damn,
can't hit on
dude.
McCall today, so he gotta pick another.
Like, my goodness,
No.
dog. We dominated the game today. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, dude?
Now let's talk about this. The Bolton and Willie Gay came up with that forced fumble. They had a good game. We didn't mention Ben Neiman. That's a good thing. Hitchens didn't look bad. So
Man, linebacker core is on their stuff tonight.
linebackers was on point tonight. I really can't complain about the defense at all. I mean, even with the Mike Hughes, if y'all want to, but even with that, you can't really complain about the defense.
Yeah, I'll take 14 regardless. However I get.
That garbage time touchdowns, they don't really move me. So,
Bro, so
we not acting like that, RJ.
Pat scored 5 touchdowns in 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, man.
That's ridiculous.
I seen a tweet by Bobby Stroop. Bobby Stroop said, "Y'all seen Patrick in the first quarter. Now you're seeing Levon for the rest of the game." And that's exactly what happened.
I like
Pittsburgh should
that.
have never scored, bro. Like, as soon as they scored and TJ Watt slid into the end zone, it was just like, and I took that personal. And it just, Patty Mahomes was activated, and it was over from there. Like, we was in the group chat. I was like, look, Chiefs need to score here, and they'll be fine. And then, well, they did a lot of scoring. When they scored right before halftime, that was it.
They ran out of fireworks the way we were scoring. The stadium actually ran out of fireworks again, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That Travis throw was crazy too. That was crazy. Everybody talking about why we didn't say that for next week, man. We running it up on the Steelers, man.
Bro, do y'all know how deep Andy Reid's bag is? He probably got something else up his sleeve. Like, calm down, y'all.
I think he just cracked the playbook. I think we're just cracking the playbook.
Can we talk about the trick play that didn't work though?
McCall and Darryl.
I don't know what
I don't know what that was.
We ain't did that all year, man.
That's when TJ Watt scored.
Yeah,
that was awful.
It was all downhill for Pittsburgh. Only thing they didn't do was take a picture in the end zone.
Yep, that was it.
I ain't gonna tweet that, RJ. I don't care.
Hey, so was Bieniemy calling them plays or what?
Man, I don't care at this point. We dominated the game tonight, man. Like, I really don't care. I really don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's mainly Andy Reid calling majority of them plays anyway. So that's gonna be Andy Reid's baby, regardless.
But here's the thing: if there is somebody else calling them in the first quarter, if he is calling them in the first quarter and then Andy takes over because he's like, "All right, it's getting out of hand," like that's fine and dandy for when you're playing a team like the Steelers. But when you go in playing the Bills, you can't have a slow start like that. Like you got to come out swinging. You can't let them have the ball that many times because they will score.
I doubt we see very many trick plays next week. We'll see the underhand shovel passes probably on the goal line and stuff like that, but it's not going to be cute next week. It's going to be a war for real. It's going to be very, very physical. I think it's going to be. Let's not get to next week though, but I doubt we got all the fun players out this week. Let's say that.
Man,
Yeah.
I feel like it was so hard to not think about next week. As soon as we saw Buffalo win last night, I was like, okay, just stay focused on Pittsburgh. Like, just worry about Pittsburgh. Just worry about Pittsburgh. Holy hell, but we're going to play the Bills. Like, you knew it was coming, but it's hard not to think about it.
I'm ready to get that revenge, dog. I'm ready to whoop Josh Allen's ass next week.
I
just am. I just am.
Personal, huh?
Yeah, it's that personal to me.
Hey, man, you know who I felt the best for tonight? And he wasn't even on the field. He's not even on the team. Eric Fisher. I felt good for him tonight, bro. He exercised that demon, that phantom holding call that he got charged with, that everybody blamed him for. And we don't even got to talk about that no more. It's over.
And Patrick Mahomes also showed you that we would have won that game if he had quarterback back then. But, that's a different story. But
he wasn't even on the team then, bro. What are you talking about?
I know, but I'm just saying, though. We had a better quarterback out there. I'm just saying. The Steelers ain't really all that, man. Like, Steelers, they a historic franchise. Congratulations to them on their success throughout the years. But these ain't the Steelers you grew up on, man. They got to get a much better quarterback to stay competing and everything. So, but Mike Tomlin, he still doesn't have a losing record. So he might be able to coach them to a 8-9 win season again, no matter who the quarterback is next year. So.
No.
who do you think? Who do you think they go after? Because Pittsburgh, they got a little running back. They got a nice running back. They got 2 capable receivers. I don't really like Claypool. It's just something about Claypool I don't like. But
yeah, his attitude is trash.
He's capable. I think Juju is going to leave. Juju probably sitting there like, man, I should be going to the next round of the playoffs. But they got a nice little squad. If they get the right quarterback, if they get a Russell Wilson or somebody like that, they could make some noise.
Aaron Rodgers.
Why would you want him? Why would you want him?
I mean, I'm not saying I would want him. I'm saying he's hinted about wanting to be with the Steelers.
Why wouldn't they want Aaron Rodgers?
Because he'll choke ours in the postseason. I can't wait till he lose next week.
But with if
I'm the Steelers, I would love Aaron Rodgers.
Man, with that,
wouldn't.
And you replace, they got enough room to sign him in Devontae?
You get rid of Juju and who else?
Yeah, I have to look at their salary cap. I have to look at their salary cap, see what's going on with that.
Devontae ain't leaving, man. They go franchise him.
I mean, we're gonna see, man. But if Devontae does leave, sure, he might reunite with Derek Carr, be a Raider. Never know.
What?
What? I'm just saying they used to be teammates at Fresno State.
Yep. He said he wanted to play with him.
Have you seen Derek Carr play? You can't go from Rodgers to Derek Carr, bro.
Okay, it's a downgrade, but still, though,
I think Derek Carr downgrade. What do you mean? It's a downgrade.
I think Derek Carr might turn to the MVP type of dude that we saw for the injuries playing with Devontae.
Yeah,
he might
playing with Devontae. Yeah.
RJ, hold on, RJ. I was 0-2 yesterday, then I was 3-0 today. What are you talking about? I redeemed myself today. RJ, you turn on me anyway. You turn on me anyway.
The comments.
you don't like me anyways. So I'm not even tripping. But anyway.
What else about this game? It really ain't too much to say about this game. It played out exactly how it was supposed to play out. It wasn't hard. Nobody got hurt, thank God. What's the word on Chris Jones though? Didn't Chris Jones went to the sideline? Did he come back?
Yeah, I thought he came back in the game. So he all right.
Oh, okay,
because he was
cool.
still in there. He was still in there in the fourth quarter, so he's fine. We just got to see about Rashad Finn next week, man. But them back injuries, they kind of tricky.
Yeah, we need help.
So if Clyde comes back, is McKinnon getting very many snaps?
I think that hurts Derek Gore more than McKinnon.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
now
probably.
McKinnon's gonna get them passing snaps. Even if he's not running the ball, I think he'll get those passing options because he is a good pass blocker. And you seen what he did with the screen game.
Clyde best
So
game was against Buffalo too, right?
that was his best
Yeah, in the
game.
rain. Yeah, in the rain. Back when we was in the middle of when the pandemic was serious, there was no fans in the stands and everything. But yeah,
There you go.
I'm just
I
saying that's
agree
what
with
happened.
RJ.
I told y'all McKinnon gonna make a play. I didn't know he was gonna make that many plays though. He had about 150 yards from scrimmage tonight total.
He was lighting it up, man.
Yeah.
I know it was at 136 at one point. So yeah,
Yeah,
he does bring that Jamal element. He is not Jamal.
Like
Not
Damian
saying that,
Williams.
but
right.
he does bring that Jamal element. I'm glad that we was able to do what we did, and D Will got the rest because we're gonna definitely need D Will next week. We need that. We need that in the game because Buffalo gonna try to bring it, bro. I, and I
And the
want to beat
Bills,
Buffalo so bad.
I
and the
know, I
Bills,
know.
and the Bills are like another team that's a rough time stopping the run. I know yesterday they did a much better job. What I mean, just taking the Patriots out of the game. Because Mac Jones, because you know how this goes with rookie quarterbacks or first time quarterbacks in the playoffs. They don't usually do well in the first game historically. So, but overall, man, you can run on the Bills, and I think if we have that balance like we did tonight, we'll have success. We'll have better success this time against the Bills because really last time we had an opportunity to get back in the game. It's just that we was killing ourselves, key drops and turnovers and whatnot. So as long as we clean that up, we should be able to
How do
get
you
them back.
how do you feel about? Do you think the Buffalo Bills game was more of them seeing that team three times? That thing that Boogie was so scared about, seeing the same thing, seeing the same team three times. Really, they seen them real close to each other too. So, do you think it was more that, or the Bills just wiped them off the map, or was it like a combination
Yeah, I
of
think the
both?
Buffalo might have been due to beat us that time. It's like with the Ravens earlier this year. We
No,
looked on
no,
the
no,
Ravens
no,
so
no,
much.
no, no. I'm talking about the Bills Pats game. How they blew them out like that. You
All
think
that,
that was
oh that,
yeah,
oh yeah, yeah, definitely, man. Because like you only face an opponent so many times in the
look,
division
and
every
that.
year. They get familiar with each other, and like
He's
Buffalo,
not wrong.
Bills just
and
better.
yeah, Buffalo. They was just tired of New England just whooping on them all these years, man. And they showed last night that look, we're gonna be running the AFC East for a while. New England's run is over with. New England had a great run and everything, but they time is up.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead, Bucky. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Buffalo just better, man. Only reason we even talk about the Patriots being better is because of that one game where they threw it 4 times.
Yeah,
That's the only
Mhm.
reason. Buffalo been better all year. They've been a better team.
yeah, yeah. They have. I agree with you on that.
This is another thing though. Something to watch. How are they gonna come? Are they gonna be able to bring that same intensity to Kansas City? Because they brought it to New England. They had intensity. Are they gonna be able to bring it back to that level again? You got to go higher because we're not the Patriots. This is not Mac
Right.
Jones. You know what I'm saying? So can they bring that same intensity again that they brought in Week 5?
Yeah, because like teams that historically be going off like that, the previous week, it's hard to bring that same intensity the next week, and they kind of have a downer. And I've seen a graph that Nick
Yeah.
Wright brought up about Josh Allen. Josh Allen, he doesn't have two explosive games like that in a row. Like it looked like the graph looked like a roller coaster basically. So
Yeah, the Bills are they've been inconsistent. I'll say I'm not going to say they're very inconsistent, but they've been inconsistent. And they got to come to Arrowhead. And the last time they came to Arrowhead, it was not fun for Chiefs fans. So it's going to be a different game. They're coming, it's going to be loud, it's going to be rowdy. And I think that we're going to bring a much more intensity because we're out for blood. It's revenge. Like, I want to beat this team so bad. I'm all revved up.
I forgot all about that Soulfly Looney. I forgot about Tech. So, how was it?
I think it was on YouTube though.
Yeah, it was, but I just forgot about it. I wasn't even thinking about the Tech halftime show. So, I'm sure he performed Red Kingdom. I'm sure that's what he performed. So,
Hey, look,
but
look. I'm from the '50s. I respect Tech Nine. I've been a fan since Bro Dog Villains and all that good stuff. I do not like that Red Kingdom song. I'm sorry. There's no disrespect to Tech Nine, bro. Tech Nine's a legend, bro. And he's one of the most underrated technical rappers of all time, for real. But I do not like that Red Kingdom song. I'm sorry. No disrespect to Tech Nine at all. At all.
Tech be appealing to all audiences these days. So, but the Underground Tech though.
Yeah, that Angelic album, that was dope. This Ring is dope. He got some heaters. He can rap. He can rap, bro. Like, don't ever get it twisted. Tech Nine can rap. Like, he's a lyrical genius. He's a beast for real. It's just, yeah, it's more rock and roll than hip hop to me sometimes. Let me not.
I think it's more of that these days. Yeah, definitely.
I respect my dude. He's still a legend. Anyway.
But
so what
yeah,
about
man,
the other game tonight? The Cowboys.
Yeah, man. That was an upset that a lot of people saw coming. You know what I mean? But that was a poorly coached game by Mark McCarthy.
Yes.
And Kellen Moore. That was such a poorly coached game. They did not put Dak in position to succeed today. Like, I feel like they ain't really trying to run the ball. They ain't trying to establish the run. And I knew they was going to do that.
What was that last play?
Thank you.
Oh my God!
I don't know what Dak was thinking on that one. Like,
I know
he gonna pull that off.
The referee got in the way and all that stuff. But why did you do a quarterback sneak in the middle of the field with no timeouts?
I remember.
It's bad decision making by him.
He was as clutch as Mahomes, right?
Oh, you talking about the show when we had Jay Tuck and Dia Wall on? Yeah, he brought them that stat about the fourth quarter comebacks and all that. But man, like I'm not writing Dak off because of this game. I'm sorry, but he made a huge mistake. Like, there was no way he's gonna get that off, man. Not with no timeouts left. Ain't no way.
What more you better need, man?
But you better off taking 2 shots in the end zone than doing that.
What more do he need on his team to win?
I feel like they got enough talent.
Right.
I really can't think of anything else.
So, lack of a coach, and he needs to make better decisions.
Yeah.
I just don't see it with Dak. I'm sorry. I think he's talented, but he's got to do more and prove more to me because he ain't it for me.
You can't be losing to Jimmy G at home, bro. Come on,
And the thing is, the Niners won the game wire to wire. They dominated the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Basically from start to finish. It's just at the end they got a little crazy.
And Jimmy G tried to give him the game at the end, like he trying to help him win.
Yeah,
that was a terrible interception, bro. That was a terrible interception.
And he good for one of those. He good for one of those terrible interceptions. And then Brandon Ayuk routed the hell out of Trayvon Diggs today. Diggs was getting cooked by Ayuk. Because Ayuk got open on that little slant up corner route, whatever it was. And Jimmy just missed him. Like, Jimmy's always missing a wide open receiver like that every game. Like, it kills me.
The Niners try to give him the game back. Look, the only team
that literally happened.
The only team that complain about referees this week and legitimate, the Raiders. The Raiders
Yeah.
can complain about the refs, and bro, if a Raider fan talk about the refs this week, to be my guest, bro, because y'all got home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Man,
real.
they got bent over, dog. They was getting bent over by the refs the entire game. It was ridiculous. And like, it's nothing against the Bengals. You know what I mean? The Bengals, they made some plays in that game, but they got some help once again. Like, I feel like the Raiders played a better game to me, and they just got screwed over in the end.
They had a touchdown that shouldn't have counted.
Oh my gosh! And then NBC tried to manipulate the whistle when it was blown.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
the
crazy.
whistle was blown in the
I
middle
heard the
of the
whistle.
play.
I heard the
live.
whistle when it happened.
Yeah,
I
and
heard
then
the
on the
whistle when
replay,
it happened.
and then on the replay, they said the whistle. You heard the whistle late on the replay. And I'm like, no, the whistle was a lot earlier than that. So they try to manipulate the whistle on the replay. So I'm like, come on, NBC, y'all know better.
Yeah, I don't
And
think the
Jamar
Raiders
Chase
probably-
was pushing off all game.
Oh yeah,
He gets away with so many push-offs.
All
Like
the
the
time.
dude is a beast, but that dude gets away with pushing off too much, man. I'm sorry.
somebody
Yeah,
need
way
to do
too
the
much
Phil
favoritism.
Jackson, man.
You said what?
They need to do the Phil Jackson. Say something to the media this week about that. Well, if we play them next week.
Yeah, that was just crazy, man. Cause like the way the Bengals been getting treated, like I'm like, is Joe Burrow the new Tom Brady or something?
That's
I
what
mean,
they said.
did I miss that? Did I
That's
miss
what they
that?
said.
They
Why
did not.
the
They said
Bengals,
that?
though?
Who said that?
No, I'm saying that because he gets some calls. He's getting these superstar calls, man.
But why the Bengals? Like, why? Why them?
They got the most explosive offense.
Well,
3
shoot,
touchdowns in
Dallas
6
has most
minutes
explosive
tonight.
offense. Caleb, I get you, bro, but they really did. If you call that right, 7 points are not on the board. That's a different game, bro. It's a totally different game. You
I
gotta
mean, they probably
respect
could have
that, bro.
still scored on the Raiders, but that still should have been a blown dead though.
Yeah, the Raiders played well enough to win that game, dog. They really did. You know, despite all them field goals, but they played well enough to win that game.
So
But-
you think they beat the Titans next week?
No, I think the Titans win, man. I just think Derrick Henry refreshed legs. I know it's a mystery. You know, people like, well, he's been off for weeks. We don't know how he's gonna look. Like, look, Derrick Henry is built different. I think they'll be fine. Once he gets going, that's gonna open up the play action for AJ Brown to get loose. Maybe Julio gets involved. Maybe First will get something here and there. But I think you're gonna see your typical Derrick Henry game.
He's playing.
And then yeah, he's playing. And Tennessee's defense is still underrated. Like, not enough people were talking about their defense. Their defense had a hell of a year.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Bengals, I think the Titans will beat the Bengals next week. It'll probably be close. It'll be a fun game.
Yeah,
But you really don't know what you're going to get with the Titans either, being off 2 weeks, and if Derrick Henry comes back, how's that going to affect the team? They have been rolling lately. I don't know. And it's hard to come back and just be thrown back in, especially in playoffs when the intensity levels are higher.
Yeah. Hey, it depends on who the referees are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. My goodness, man.
I got Bengals, man.
I think I might roll with the Bengals too. I might roll with the Bengals. Who
would
on the
you rather
NFC side? We got one more game left, right? Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Who you
Cardinals
got in
Rams
that game?
tomorrow night.
Who you
I
got
got
in
the
that game?
Rams.
Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals.
Oh man, McVay been owning Cliff Kingsbury in historically, man. I'm gonna roll with the Rams, man. Even though I don't really trust Stafford like that, but I got the Rams.
Yeah. My boy played for the Cardinals, so I'm going with the Cardinals. Because I don't
I
care.
don't trust the Cardinals. We'll see.
We'll see. Because Matt Stafford might go Matt Stafford.
Very possible.
Hey, can we talk about what else happened like in the noon game today, like they still trying to protect the hell out their golden boy, man. Like that roughing the passer penalty at the beginning of the game. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like the dude is nowhere near his knees and everything, and we still getting flagged for hitting Brady, dog. Like it's ridiculous at this point. It really is. Like, damn, dude, does he really need that much help to beat the Eagles?
Nah, he get the benefit of the doubt though, man. He the GOAT, man.
Like, come on.
Damn.
Oh my
Bro,
goodness, Russell Westbrook. Damn.
that's a little harsh right there, bro.
No.
Hey, listen, y'all gonna leave Russ alone, man. Y'all
No,
gonna
it's
leave Russ
not.
alone, man. It's not
Wow.
all his fault. What
Oh,
you mean,
man.
why?
What? Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, y'all gonna leave that man alone, dog.
It is his fault.
Oh,
Right,
okay,
what are you
okay,
talking
okay. All right.
We're not about to go into this. We're not
Don't
about
get
to
into
go into that.
NBA with me, but
We're not about to go into that. We're not about to go into that.
We
No,
definitely
because
not about to go because if you not gonna blame Russell Westbrook and you blame that other guy.
Come
Nah,
on, man. Come on,
yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah, I
start,
am.
bro. We got
I am.
limited time. Limited
But
time. We're not
anyway,
gonna go there.
but anyway,
all right.
the Bucks did their thing though, man. The Bucks did what they were supposed to do, dominate the game and everything. But the Eagles, just getting in the playoffs is a decent start because really a lot of people thought the Eagles were in a rebuilding year and they weren't even supposed to be there. But Nick Sirianni, he finally started running the ball, and that's when the Eagles were having success all of a sudden. So, just for them getting the playoffs with Jalen Hurts, I mean, that's a start. But Jalen Hurts, he definitely got to be better with his reads, too, because he missed a couple of touchdowns in that game. So,
I think Bucks defense looked a little better than I thought, man.
yeah, Devin White was fly. Oh,
And Levante David coming back.
yeah, Devin White looked great.
Hurts just ain't ready yet, bro. They ain't ready yet. They need some more pieces. They'll be all right though. They might be
They don't
dangerous
want
down
him
the
to be the
line.
franchise quarterback. Shit, they might have to end up keeping him though, man. He looking all right. Let's see
Yeah,
if he
they're going
gets
to
some
have
more
to,
help.
man.
Man, you gotta
They're
put
going
some
to have to.
weapons. Give him a running back that's healthy and help him out with his wide receivers and keep building that line.
But you know what annoyed me? People talking about it may be time for Minshew. I'm like, Minshew wasn't gonna do much better in this game. I'm like, shut y'all asses up. Keep talking about this Minshew crap.
Minshew ain't
Put the
nah.
mustache in the game. I'm like, man, shut y'all dumb asses up.
If you if you have to defend on Gardner Minshew, you already lost.
Yeah, nah, that ain't it,
Oh my
man.
gosh, bro, that was so annoying, man.
Oh, you
I
said the
mean,
worst
yeah.
version?
I mean,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I
Don't do
mean,
it.
yeah, but I mean, Hurts, he got his team to the playoffs. So
Damn, boy. So that's simply lemonade up.
They need a
yeah,
sponsoring, man.
yeah, you shut that data.
Ooh. I
Man,
love
we
when
do James
Kyle's
Lemonade.
going.
Listen, we do James Lemonade around here.
Do we?
Nah,
Yeah,
but
do
no.
we?
Shout out to James
Let
Lemonade.
me get
What you mean, do we? What?
Yeah,
Do
shout
we?
out
What
to
kind of
James
question is that?
Lemonade.
What kind of question is that? What? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
But
Kylie
nah,
got to go to work in the morning.
I
Why
gotta
do you have
work
to
in the
work
nah.
on
morning.
Martin Luther King Day, first of all?
I don't know.
I was about to
So
ask that. Why they got you working on MLK Day?
it's part of the job. I gotta work. It's not one of our holidays. Don't get me started.
They
Terrible,
thought
man.
Boogie don't drink like
no.
that.
But
So,
nah.
hey, man, hell of a game tonight, man. Like, it really ain't really too much we can cover about the game. It was what it was supposed to be. I thought it was going to be a lot closer than that. I thought it was going to be a 28-20 something type, you know what I'm saying? Like a comfortable win, but a win nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't expected to go down like that.
Chuckford, man. Stop. But anyway, great win by the Kansas City Chiefs, man. It's on the Buffalo. So with that being said, that's gonna conclude our post game show, another episode of Kingdom Cast. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, man. It was like over 20 of y'all live, man. So we appreciate y'all for interacting with us and kicking it with us after the game. So with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share all your social media platforms.
Go to IG and like the IG page, please.
Yeah, go to the IG page at Kingdom Cast. So till the next episode, we out of here, people.